do it again. He's coming at Rainbow Bridge. He's a board leader and he will do it again.
My first value bet on the card comes up in the 5th race, which is the Wash Your Hands FM 66 handicap for fillies and mares over 1900 metres. And Graham, at the last meeting, my 2 value bets, not a place, either of them. But I got a bit gun shy, but I thought, well, let's reload and refire.
So what is it?
It is horse number 6, Sands Dancer. And let me tell you why. I know that this mare hasn't won for 280 days, but what I do like is that she was as high as an 80 in the merit ratings some time ago. She's tumbled all the way to a 65 now. Her last run, she came from an impossible position, and she's always there and thereabouts. I think Sands Dancer, I'm going to be having a few rand each way on her.
Well, she's my 3rd selection, and the principal threat to Andre Nels to run is number 3, Everdeen, and 5, Crimea. In fact, in the pick 6, I've just gone with 3, 5, and 6. So I'm on your side with Sands Dancer. And what I also like about her is that she's stepping up in trips. She's by Orisy. She's out of a Danehill Dancer mare. She certainly runs on well over less ground. And I'm expecting this trip of 1900 metres to be right up her alley. Wendy Whitehead has got her horses in a nice space. They're running consistently well. And I'm sure that Donovan Dillon will give her a good ride. But you talk about value. She's 7.5 to 1. The lesser fancied of the 2 Andre Nel runners, number 3, Everdeen, at 7 to 1, is actually my first choice, ahead of her stable companion, number 5, Crimea. But it doesn't stop there, of course. I've been following number 7, Green Ice, for such a long time, but she just continues to disappoint me. Then Mission Beach. Sean Veal told us in a separate interview that she's doing very well back at home. Then there's 11, Blushing Diamond, and 12, Chatty Cathy, with lesser chances. But you have to narrow these races down. You can't keep putting any number of horses in every leg of the exotic. So I've gone with 3, 5, and 6. So if Sands Dancer were to win, I'll be happy.
Okay, well, that's good, and so will I, indeed, and so will the connections, no doubt. Just before we go, a question on number 12, Chatty Cathy. It may seem a silly question, or many might know the answer, but from your opinion, crop dropped at the 300 last time for Chatty Cathy. She finished 3rd, fairly close up. Big effect, crop dropped, in your opinion?
I'm not sure about that. I think every horse is different. Certainly they didn't drop the crop in the previous run, and she ran much worse.
Yes.
She's the kind of filly that pops up every now and then. She's well tried, she's well exposed, she's got a bit of pudding to carry. She's won twice from many starts. But she is the type of filly that every so often puts her best foot forward, and she can surprise. But I do prefer others in the race.
Okay, that is the first leg of the jackpot, race 5.